So, from a scientific perspective, you can't just make the claim that another planet might have a magical resource that could allow us to reach light speed. But physics talks about exotic matter all the time, like negative mass and stuff like that. What's the deal? Well, the difference is whenever physicists talk about a substance that we haven't obtained yet, some exotic matter, it's proven by the math. Like, we have a mathematical model of how the universe works. And stuff like negative mass fits into that mathematical model. Like, if everything we know about the universe is correct, there's a possibility for negative mass out there to exist. Like the Higgs boson. It was a big deal when we found the Higgs boson. But we first predicted that it would exist in 1964. And we were very confident that it existed, even though we didn't observe it. Because it fit into our standard model of physics. It made everything make sense. We didn't just make up the Higgs field, the math predicted it. And sure enough, when we had physical evidence for it, it was a big deal. Our predictions were correct. So physicists, futurists that are actually dealing with hypertechnology and where technology might go in the future, many times theorize about exotic matter, like negative mass, like dark fluid. But they're not just making shit up. They're not just saying, oh, we might find a substance that works this way and does magic stuff. No, all of these metamaterials, all of this exotic matter is stuff that can be predicted mathematically using our current model of physics and chemistry. And so when a scientist talks about a material that has certain properties that sound kind of magical and out there, they're not just making it up. It's a material that they mathematically predicted to exist. It's a material that, based on our observation and data of the universe, should exist somewhere. The problem with this claim, maybe there's a magical material that lets us go to the speed of light, is there is nothing in our model of physics right now that says any material can do that. Like, you can mathematically and chemically list the properties of negative mass or dark fluid or something like that. They fit into our mathematical model. It makes scientific sense. The thing is, you can't fit this into our scientific model. Like, if you were going to make this claim, then you would have to show how there's something that predicts it existing within our current model of physics. That, on paper, not only could it exist, but it operates the way that you say it does. And if you can't do that, this claim means nothing. Scientists are only interested in what-ifs if there's evidence to point toward that what-if. Because otherwise, there are infinite what-ifs out there. And all those what-ifs are worthless if you don't have evidence and data to back them up. That's how we pursue new scientific discoveries.